I talk about different theme every week on my social media. And funny enough, last week was injury. So if someone was suffering from a specific injury, especially when it comes to big compound movements that we know are the fundamentals to build a muscle, like for example a squat or deadlift, what advice would you give them?
Nice. Yep. Yes.
Out of control.
Here we are back at Benel's best bodybuilding gym in Dubai with Wale from the UK.
It's a privilege to be here, honestly. I've been following Larry for a very long time. He's got an awesome physique, but guys, he's even better in person. You know, I've met loads of people across the years that I've been bodybuilding, from the likes of Simeon Panna to Ulysses to Michael O'Hearn. He is a giant in himself, and he's exactly like what he's like when you see him on Instagram. This is for real. He's like a superhero.
Slightly downsized version, mind you. Slightly downsized.
Yeah. Looking forward to the session. It's going to be awesome. We're getting a leg session in.
That's right.
It's a true honor to train alongside this guy. Like I said, I'm coming in on his session. I'm not crashing his session. He's going to take the lead, and I'm going to learn a lot from Larry because he's an awesome physique, awesome guy. Let's get it in.
Oh yeah. By the way, Wale, what's your best winter hack squat?
Wow. Now you put me on the spot.
Look, you got squat shoes on, you got knee sleeves on that are not PR, unfortunately.
Let's be up there.
Yeah.
Shit. I think I've got like at least a 270 me, 270, 280.
That's kg, of course.
Yeah, kilograms. Sorry, I'm European, so I don't know what that is in pounds.
That's almost 600 pounds plus.
Yeah, I think I've got that in me. I don't know about now, but you know, like I said, for me, you know, Larry's he's a beast. Like, you know, he's an absolute beast. You know, the shit that he does, and I've watched him for many years, and I've been in awe of all the stuff that he does. He's got awesome form, and the strength is just phenomenal. Like, I think to myself, I'm gonna try and match him strength for strength today, and I'm gonna go in. But what I'm trying to say is this guy here, fucking animal, excuse my language. He's an animal.
So what we're doing is safety squat bar squats.
Yeah.
Don't know what your max is with those, but we do have a juicy AMRAP after the working sets.
Right.
That is programmed in there.
Okay.
So we'll work up to, I think it's 3 sets of 5, maybe 4 sets of 5, and then we'll do an AMRAP with about 82%.
Okay. I like the sound of that.
All right.
I like the sound of that.
It's
If
good
you guys don't know
sauce,
what
right?
an AMRAP means, as many reps as you can do.
That's right.
You know, as for me, that's gonna give me like my background's boxing. I love AMRAPs, and I love reps. For me, I think you've got to be strong in all rep ranges, not just 8 to 12 for hypertrophy. You've got to be strong in 15, 20, 30 reps. You know, that's very important. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, let's get started then.
Warm-ups is like 5 reps or so.
Next time, do a few more reps.
Yeah.
Knees feel a bit frozen. No worries though.
Olympic bars is what?
So if you didn't know, and you'll never guess right, comment down below how old you think Wale is. We'll reveal the answer at the end.
Right.
some energy here. Work. You know, for an old man, you got some pretty good mobility.
Years of boxing.
Yeah.
Years of boxing, and I think, like I always said, I was actually saying this to Adam before you arrived. That's the reason I love your physique now. You look more athletic.
I feel more athletic for sure.
And that's,
Touch
to
my
me,
toes, tie my shoes.
as a bodybuilder, I want to be able to do things that other bodybuilders can't do. So I want to be able to run if needed. I want to be able to sprint if needed. I mean, I want to be able to move if needed, you know? And for me, I think it's important to keep that athleticism about you whenever you're training. And I've always believed in that. You know, from bodybuilding, like, it's athletic bodybuilding. That's the way I look at it. I've never looked at bodybuilding as just solid 260-pound man that can't move. I'm 260 and I can move.
260, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So 260 and I can move. You know, and that's what I love about your physique. And I think to me now, this is more aesthetically pleasing. It looks beautiful, flawless. Like I look at you and I think, wow. Give me some of your strength.
I think you got plenty on you as it is.
Give me some of your strength.
I'm a straight hog, I understand.
Oh God, you're absolute beast.
We'll just do, let me think, 1 rep. So this is about our last warm up actually, our last warm up. And then our next set will be our first working set of 4.
Okay. Yeah. In regards to your programming, what's the logic behind it all? Because it's very interesting the way you train, and this is one of the things I think is important to understand. There's so many different ways to approach training,
Right.
And a lot of people feel that they've got to approach training a certain way to build muscle. So why is it you train this way right now? And what's the logic behind your programming?
Well, in the beginning, usually with a 12-week cycle, have a hypertrophy phase, which is where I'm focused on building muscle and break it into the volume.
Yeah.
So the volume will be quite low, for example, 3 or 4 sets. Hence why today's workout, we're only doing 4 sets.
Okay.
We do have actually a 5th set as an AMRAP. You can say 5 sets, 5 working sets. Now, fast forward a month from now, phase 2 of the program, which is like weeks 4 to 8, that's when I'll be focusing on heavy volume. So for example, it'll be like 8 sets of 8, 8 sets of 6, 9 sets of 3, for example. Then the final 2-3 weeks is where I focus on peaking. And that's when I go for the big PR, the big lifts.
Okay.
But now, even after the compound lifts are over with, I still focus on maintaining an aesthetically pleasing physique. So I'll have a lot of time and attention. I focus on bodybuilding rep styles, and like I do maybe 3 or 4 sets of the accessories, so I'm not killing myself. But it's much slower, more control. I'm using less weight. I don't care how much weight I'm using on the accessories. I just want to get a good pump, and I fill my physique. But the main work, like the bread and butter, is the squat, bench, and deadlift.
Like I always said to you guys out there, if you follow me, you know what I talk about. He has not changed the wheel. The wheel, he's just grabbed the wheel and driven forward with the wheel. The wheel's been created for years, and it's been round. It hasn't been changed. He does the basics really well. Look at him. Say no more.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You know.
Good range of motion.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I mean, for me, when it comes to squats, it's all about the range of movement. I love the flexibility, the depth in the squats. To get there, open up, to be strong in that position. For me, it's just ultimate strength. Ultimate strength.
I can tell you have a athletic background.
How many reps you go for on this?
Well, we'll do 3 reps of this.
3 reps?
Yeah, just 3 reps.
Okay.
And you know, when you walk out, this is a very flimsy bar.
Yeah.
There's a lot of flex. Just take a slow step.
Yeah.
Take your time.
I might drop down to 200 for 3.
Okay.
Take 20s or put 10 on.
Sure.
3.
Yeah, we got some 10s right there.
Yeah.
Then each set will increase by 2.5 each side.
Okay.
Each set will go in a 5 gauge year, like 2% roughly.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. CNS, no matter what if you're doing squat, bench, or accessories, takes time to warm up those big heavy weights.
Yeah.
So that's why we're doing our AMRAP last. Right? And see, with these sets, they're acting as a warm-up for our AMRAP.
Right.
Because we're supposed to be doing 3 reps.
Yeah.
Now, with 200 kg, you can probably do 10 reps.
Yeah.
But you're only doing 3 reps, right? To focus on technique, explosivity, and get your body primed for that AMRAP set.
Are you focusing on tempo when you're doing this particular 3 reps? So your range of movement, are you focusing on that actually, obviously, muscle contract eccentrically, isometrically, concentrically? Are you focusing on those sort of muscle contraction spectrum when you're doing these exercises?
No, really just efficiency of moving the weight from point A to B.
Yeah.
And I found with squats, to prevent injury, take your time in the eccentric.
Yeah.
So that's roughly 3 to 4 seconds for me.
Yeah.
Like 1 Mississippi. Now on the concentric, I'm trying to be explosive as I can.
Right.
Under control, of course.
Yeah.
And I can really break down into like the most efficient way I think to do a safety squat bar squat.
Yeah.
And for it to have the most carryover to traditional straight bar squat, which is the end goal for us, for me. This is just a good accessory because I don't have to deal with any breakout information I get from low bar squatting.
Yeah.
And it's it hits the back harder than a straight bar squat.
Right.
It forces your chest to be erect.
Definitely. Erector spinae, you're feeling it all throughout the erector spinae, the movement. If you're not in an upright position and engaging your core, the first few reps I need to adjust myself, even when we're warming up. Because even with just the 20s on each side, I felt myself some sort of like doing this. And then you have to engage the core.
Exactly.
Engage that erector spinae to kind of give you stability through the movement.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know, even with this, you can do it where it mimics a high bar squat, like an Olympic style squat, where it's very anterior chain dominant, hits your quads more, or you can really push your hips back like I do.
Yeah.
So it mimics the movement pattern of a low bar squat.
Okay.
So you can engage more your posterior chain and lift more weight.
Amazing.
While also keeping your chest up.
Amazing.
So if you look at my knees, they're not traveling as far forward as someone that may do like a high bar squat or Olympic squat. That's so I can recruit more muscles in my posterior chain, lift more weight. So I'm pushing my hips way back.
Yeah.
Right? You do the same thing, I noticed.
Yeah,
your
I
hips
do.
Are going back.
My hips are going
back.
back.
How much knee travel?
No, because like always, like I look at it like this, like almost when I want to push my knees over the second and third toe, and I'm making sure that it's tracking all the way through. So when I'm squatting, rather than just being there and just not thinking about it, I'm actually trying to almost twist that rotational sort of anti-clockwise on my left, clockwise on my right, almost screw my feet into the ground for stability and support. And that engages everything from doing that. It's almost like a screw. So from the right leg, I'm screwing clockwise. From the left leg, I'm screwing anti-clockwise.
Right.
So that gives me better stability when I'm lifting the bar.
And that's a great cue to engage your glutes, as you mentioned.
Exactly. Yeah. Just screw your feet into the ground.
It can't be done with socks. So
This is so impressive to see this guy. Actually, I asked him, the first question I asked him is, Larry, what do you wear on squat day? Because just barefoot. And I'm like, wow, that's impressive. You know, it's just so impressive to actually see this guy squatting barefoot this much weight. I'm going to film this set, by the way, because I'm so impressed.
I gotta go around.
Yeah, definitely. I'll drop it down.
Yep.
Oops.
Alright.
Definitely feel that in the erector spinae. Definitely leaning forward. Definitely need that more stability.
Or thicker belt might help.
Think about my help. Definitely. I was actually going to buy one before I started. I was like, I just.
You know, if we're the same body weight and height, mine would probably fit you.
Yeah, that's the shout actually.
Last set was supposed to be the first working set, but knees weren't quite warmed up yet. So I did 1 rep. Throwing on the PR knee wraps, which you can find on PRSide.com or scan the QR code, link down below.
Talk to me in a second in regards to the importance of actually getting that kind of kinetic chain warmed up, so the nervous system being warmed up, the joints being warmed up. How important is that to actually get optimum lift when you're lifting, especially weight like this? How important is it? A lot of people misunderstand that.
You know, it makes all the difference, but not only is being warmed up important to lift more weight, but to prevent injury.
Yes.
Right? A lot of the time injuries happen because you're not properly warmed up. You know? The other half of the time is because you have poor technique.
Yes.
It's okay, both sides?
Yeah, it's perfect. I'll do a quick set here. Beautiful. Beautiful. We'll do the age reveal now. This guy's 42.
42 years old.
42. You've heard it, and it's cliche to say it, but black does not crack. They really don't. 42.
How old are you, Larry?
I'm 27.
Fucking hell. Give me 27 again, please God.
You don't need it.
Make me look that beautiful.
He doesn't need it. He looks 27. All right, let me stay by here. Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Oh yeah, wow. Deep breath. Yeah, made it still on the floor while you're at it.
Yeah, I'm just ass to grass, baby.
It really is.
Ass to grass. Fucking made that look easy. Made that look too easy.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice. No problem. Yep. Yes, yes, yes.
Woo, cheers.
Sometimes the weight fights back.
Oh. Well, I was just saying to Larry that I've been training for 3 decades. You know, Larry's 27 years old, he's got an amazing strength, an amazing physique. I'm going to try and match him strength for strength. But one of the most important things is to leave your ego at the door when you come into the weights room, because you're going to injure yourself. I'm coming here to have fun with Larry, lift. A lot of the weights that he's doing, I might have to back off a little bit and do less weight than what he's doing. So it's important to leave your ego at the door to prevent injuries. Take that away, guys. That's for free.
Have me just as many reps as I can in one set.
And
one set.
one set.
As many reps as possible.
In 1 minute.
And one set.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So it's failure, basically.
Exactly. One set to failure.
Yeah.
As many reps as possible.
Okay.
Yeah. You thought it was as many reps in 1 minute.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God. That's what I thought. Like every minute on the minute.
No.
As many reps as possible. I was like, fuck me.
Well, from your boxing background, I know why you thought that.
There you go.
Perfect. Yep.
Come on. He's got you.
Yep. Come on.
Come on. There you go.
Sorry.
Oh yeah. Good stuff.
Sweaty.
That's all good.
Sorry.
I have my hands in a fountain. Got soaked. Now, 14 years.
14 years. Amazing.
14 years.
amazing physique, and amazing strength. It's just phenomenal to see. So what would you say, like one thing, if you was to give a young you advice that you would do different from what you've done from training now?
Cut all the ego lifts out.
Bingo.
Number one thing, easy.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo.
I
When
did well,
that,
but I could still do a lot better had it not been for that. Yeah.
Bingo. Cut all the ego lifts out. When you walk into a gym, leave your ego at the door.
Exactly.
Because no matter what you're doing, there's always going to be a guy in here stronger than you,
Yes.
bigger than you, meaner than you. Leave your ego at the door and work on the best project you've ever been given. That's you.
Good, bro?
Exactly. Best advice I can give.
Yeah, that's. Nice. Beautiful. 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 Absolutely awesome. 4 for AMRAP. Perfect.
You should be able to shoot for 8 to 12 here.
Easy, easy.
Yeah.
Lightweight, baby!
Oh yeah.
Where are you originally from?
New York City, born and raised.
Oh wow, amazing. What brought you out to Dubai then?
Our work opportunity,
Yeah,
coaching opportunity,
yeah,
and lifestyle will kept me.
yeah. Seriously,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Did you just here short term or?
Well, I'm moving my business out here, so I've got a meeting to move my business out because I do online coaching. Yeah, I'm actually a captain in the fly service.
Okay, are you?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I've been a captain in the fly service for 23 years.
Oh shit. Okay.
So back home in London, I'm a captain in the fly service, the London fly service.
So you're a fireman.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
for 23 years, past 23 years.
How about you do online coaching as well?
Yeah, online coaching as well. So,
Come on. Oh, yeah. Nice. Yep. Yes. Yep. Yep. Push. Yep. 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 Chest up. Chest up. Yep. Drive. Drive. There it is. Beautiful. Good shit. I wasn't counting, but it looked good.
6.
6.
6 instead of 8. I wanted 8, I got 6. That'll do me, I'm happy.
Fuck yeah.
What else do you want? Just looks good, what else do you want? You know what I mean? Praying to the gym god to keep me alive. What else do you want? It is. I think, for me, it's culture. It's lifestyle. I want to be me. You know, I want to be real me. I walk into every room as myself. You know, everybody that I meet, I want to spread love. You know, that's it. I love this shit. Thank you, man. Thank you. Again, like I said, you know, I've seen some crazy shit in 23 years. I love it. The job's the reason I stay fit. Because I'm like, fuck that, these youngsters ain't gonna take me out. Do you know what I mean? You know, I'm not gonna ask you to do something I can't do.
Fair
You know, I
enough.
never asked you to do something I can't do. Like, that's one of the reasons, motivators. I'm inspired. You know, and I think greatness, one of the things I have to say, greatness does not come from one individual. You've influenced me just with the way you are in person. I go around and influence another person. That person goes and influence another person. It's a domino effect. That's greatness right there.
Well said.
That's greatness right there. Influencing the generation.
Trying to pass off a really positive
That's
message.
it, positive energy. Top's coming off.
Yeah.
Guys looking absolutely wedged. As we were saying in the UK, henched.
I haven't heard that word in a minute.
Henched.
Yeah, that's a throwback word.
Oh,
The worst part about getting wrapped up by Shriek is my ankle being under his sweaty crotch. Same deal as what Wiley did, between 8 to 12 is the target. You remember 3 weeks back I did an AMRAP with roughly the same weight. I gotta go and check exactly what it was. I think I got 14, but it may have been a bit lighter. I can't remember exactly how much it was.
what, how many are you aiming for with this?
Like 8 to 12.
8 to 12.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's what I'm aiming for. That's the target.
Jesus Christ.
I may have had a bit more juice in my system when I tried it back then as well. Let's see if things start. This is 44 plus 44 pounds. So it's like what, 5'10", 5'15"?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that. Come on.
Come on.
See it.
Get it in. Up.
Yes.
That's good. We say 12. We say 12. Let's get 12.
He already hit it.
Get it in.
13. Come on.
Come on. Good, champ. Come on. Beast. Beast. Fucking good set, bro. Absolute beast. Fuck. It's impressive.
It's good.
I think leg strength is impressive, but your upper body strength is what I'm impressed with more. Fuck me.
You know, gifted with bench press for sure.
Yeah. Any serious injuries that you've had along the way?
Not with bench press.
Yeah.
Many others, well, mostly just the bicep is serious.
Yeah.
Others are minor.
Okay. Where do you reckon that, like, you used to give an advice to someone in regards to, right? I talk about different theme every week on my social media. And funny enough, last week was injury. So if someone was suffering from a specific injury, especially when it comes to big compound movements that we know are the fundamentals to build a muscle, like for example a squat or deadlift, what advice would you give them?
If they're suffering from an injury?
Yeah, just a specific injury, for example, they say for example, they've got kind of a tight glutes, a little bit of tension in the lower back when they're squatting, what advice would you give them? So,
No matter what the injury is, work with a good sports therapist.
fucking hell.
Number one.
Fucking hell, in my language. What did I tell you guys last week? Go watch the video on my Instagram. Work with a good physiotherapy and listen to what they tell you. Follow the guidance from them and work within the guidance that they give you.
Absolutely.
You can fit your workout in around your injury.
Yes.
Bingo.
They'll give you the green light. They will tell you, okay, it's healed, it's strong, you've done your rehab. You're good to start slowly building back up. Too many times you've heard it, I've heard it. Well, I tore this the other week, but it feels okay today. Like, no, it doesn't. It does not feel okay. It's not ready. Stop the bro science. But see, working with a good physio, it's costly.
Yes.
So the excuse is also usually, well, I can't afford it. Well, can you put a price on your health and well-being? Probably not.
Exactly.
It's worth the investment. Is it better than, is the alternative getting injured, the same injury over and over again, potentially becoming permanent, better than spending a few $100 at a physiotherapist? Definitely not. It's a requirement, you have to do it. There's no way around it. You get hurt, go to the physiotherapist. That's all there is to it.
Guys, if you can take anything away from this video, apart from the big lifting, injuries are not part and parcel of the business. If you get injured, go and see a physio and let your physio work around your injury and tell you what you can and can't do. I'm so happy that great minds think alike because I made a video in regards to this specifically on my social media platform about a week ago, funny enough. And I didn't speak to Larry a week ago, I was still in London. But I made that video and I spoke to him now. So great minds think alike. Look at him. Look at him. That's all I'm going to say.
This hamstring curl calves.
And that's it.
That's it.
Beautiful.
The main work's there, you know?
It's fucking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what body fat you're at right now?
9.9%.
9%.
Yeah. I've got a photo shoot tomorrow.
Oh, should you?
Yeah.
We're both had a good time then. Yeah, I can tell.
Just gonna try and do a shoot tomorrow. A good photographer friend of mine lives out here.
Yeah, what's his name?
Toby. I'll send you his link.
Okay, sounds
Take the
familiar.
video. It's good, honestly. Like for me, the sort of stuff you need to be doing is a little bit more like kind of stylish stuff.
Maybe.
I think so.
Stylish?
You got the look. You got the look.
If I trim down a bit more, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you hairless or do you shave down there, Chris?
I'm fucking hair, a little bit of hair here, but everything else,
Never need to shave, nothing?
None.
Wow.
literally.
Those are
But
some serious
I just did a show in Vegas
Okay.
because I compete. So I'm 4 times world champion. So I did a show in Vegas. So I shaved. I use like V air remove.
The cream.
Yeah,
Yeah, it works really well.
works really well. But I did that probably about 6 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And this is where I'm at now.
That's beautiful.
That's what I'm saying, 6 weeks ago.
Sweet still.
My girl put me onto that.
I got hair in all the right places. That's all I'm gonna say.
You got a good hair.
Yeah, that's it. I was coming to see you today, Larry, so I got my hair cut. I thought it was a date. Oh God.
Oh, too easy?
Too easy, too easy. I love training hamstrings. Love it. Absolutely love it.
I'll watch it.
I think they're quite quad dominant.
Yeah.
You know,
Myself included.
yeah, very quad dominant. And I think the way to kind of improve the hamstrings, especially when it comes to your leg day, is do more accessory.
I would even say do hamstrings first.
Yes.
Because when you're tired, you don't want to do the shit you don't want to do.
Yeah.
So usually for my workout, except for leg day, I do calves.
Yes.
I do calves before bench day, before deadlift day.
Yeah.
Because if I do it at the end,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it.
You're not gonna do it.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's important. Like there's a book called Eat the Frog. Basically, it's a great book. Great book. I love reading. The reason why is you do the most difficult thing first. So the things that you find difficult, the areas that you need to work on, are the most difficult thing in my opinion. So
Right.
you address those first. What's your thoughts on that?
100% agree.
Yeah.
If you lack hamstrings, don't do them at the end of your workout. At the beginning, when you have the most energy, you're not fatigued, that's when you'll find it easiest to deal with it. Even though you don't really want to do it, your chances of doing it are much higher at the beginning than at the very end. When you're tired, you're like, oh, I just want to go home now.
I want to eat.
I want to eat.
My fourth meal of the day.